Hey, everybody out there in the YTPC and everybody out there in the YouTube world. I just like to say howdy. Thank you for joining me this afternoon. And just in case anybody wants to have a conversation, I'm trying to link up on this other thing I've been using for a monitor for such occasions. It's running a little slow. Hmm. There we go. We're starting to pop up now. All right. Got the chat thing up. So, anyways, I can monitor what's going on here. Well, I have some news to share with everybody, but I'm going to refill my coffee cup up real quick. Hey, viewer, welcome. Thank you for joining. Oh, wait a minute. That's me monitoring myself. Well, hello and welcome to myself. Alrighty. Well, I remember when I do these with my cousin, he'd be monitoring with his phone and everything, and I get excited thinking, hey, at least one person's riding with us, hanging in there with us, and just find out it was just us monitoring ourselves. It gets confusing. Anyhow, I'm gonna try to do some teaching with y'all on this subject. Got me a good old cup of Folgers coffee with half and half, and a twist on the sugar. I'm using brown sugar. For some reason, I really enjoy the taste of that the molasses that they use to make brown sugar. It's mighty good, as old Berg would say. I just actually, old Berg, don't sue me for using your sayings, man. I just like them. Anyhow, as I'm gonna be tooching out of my Cobbit of the Shire, and in it, I'm chooching. I bet y'all can guess what it is. Ever since I got it, I've been chooching the heck out of it. That's right, Foul Winds Crunchy Blend. If you ain't never tried this, I recommend it. You will like it. And it goes rather good with coffee. Excuse me for a second while I light up. Alright, everybody, I've been sitting on this for a while, keeping it under my hat, because I wasn't too sure what was going on, and I didn't want to say anything or lead anybody to believing in anything false until I knew for sure, beyond a shadow of a doubt. That is mighty good. Anyways, the other day before yesterday, they had a meeting there at the rehab center where mom's that recuperating from. I think I may have got that packed in there too tight. Much better. Anyways, they had a meeting and they asked mom if she had anything she wanted to say, before they started. And mom looked at him and said, "I would like to go home." And they asked her, "When would you like to go home?" She said, "Yesterday." Well, she kind of got a little emotional because she thought some people would be mad because she wanted to go home, as which nobody was mad or upset about that. That was a good thing. And so that day there at the nursing home slash recovery center. And anyhow, um, today, a little bit before 10 or 11 o'clock today, they done an in-home inspection with mom just to see how she would operate at home and everything. And then they brought her back just a little bit ago there to the rehab center because I guess if she didn't go back there, the insurance wasn't going to pay for the full length or whatever, and she would have ended up $200 to that place. So she was a little bummed out that she had to go back. But she up and understood, and tomorrow, sometime around noon, she's supposed to be going home, or noonish. So she'll be home in her own home, and she'll be happy and feeling good about herself, as which is pretty good, and I'm happy for her. But with other things also going on, let's see. What else? Oh, and she wanted me to tell y'all that she misses y'all, love y'all, and she said she thanks everybody that made a VR for her. And she is going to give a personal message to those that did make a VR and everything. And for all those that have wished her good wishes, she said that really helped her get through this whole process. And she's still on a road of healing. Because even though the wounds are healing on the outside, you never know what's going on the inside. And everything. And she says she only has one spot that still has a sore on it, and it's one of the places where the drainage tubes were at. They put 3 of them in her, and they also was the only places that they stitched up instead of gluing. But Yeah, she's real excited. She's like, I got 2 boxes and a few bags plus my luggage I gotta pack up again. She goes, but I'm ready to get out of this place. I told mom, I said, I'm kind of nervous about something. She goes, what's that? I said, well, I've been so used to before going to work and getting off at work and coming home, stopping in this place and seeing you. I wonder if I'll have a lapse of memory and try to come in and visit you and forget that you went home. We had a good laugh about that one. And I don't know what's going on, but like ever since she's had this surgery, she's been pretty kind of like real emotional, like real emotional. I don't know if it's just the shock from the all the surgery that was done or just the whole process. But it don't take much for her to be really like emotional, just like crying, over some stuff. I don't know if that's normal or if there's something going on there, but I think she'll be all right. I don't know why I can't seem to keep this to lit, stay lit. I've dried this tobacco out for a good 30 minutes, and I poked her down in there to be sure I didn't poke it or didn't pack it too tight, but I guess I'll do it again. One of those things. And also, too, I like to say to Mr. And I don't know how to pronounce your last name, so please don't get mad at me if I mispronounce it. But to Mr. Kevin Twiner or Tweener, I cannot figure out how to pronounce your last name, so forgive me. I like to say congratulations to you for taking on the offer of these lovely, lovely earrings that I had made. I'm still waiting on your info, buddy, so I can mail them out to you. And I hope your wife enjoys them. I think when I tamped it down, I think I just kind of put it out by accident, is what I think I done. This chooching mighty fine now. There was one time I was breaking in a bowl, and well, I'll tell you what. After I'd done this one time, I decided to, from now on, to always break in a bowl to fill it to the hilt. I ain't experienced nothing bad about that at all. I think that's just more along the lines of one's personal preference. I think on the cake buildup, personally, but I forgot that I halfway packed a bowl and trying to break it in, and I up and couldn't figure out why everything was starting to taste like ash, or real burnt, and I wasn't smoking fast neither. I kept thinking, well, I'll have a little bit more. Well, then it dawned on me after about 3 or 4 times relighting and getting that taste in my mouth that, oh, wait a minute, that's why I didn't pack this completely full. And that was this old pipe right here, one of my very first pipes. That sucker went out on me again. But I don't know if you can tell it or not looking inside there, but it got a pretty good cake buildup in it now. That's about shooting out of that pipe for about be about a year, midsummer, early mid. But yeah, I up in also went and seen mom this morning too, and well, I told you I went and seen her, but she was real excited about them doing that inspection, or home evaluation, and she's like, I'm hoping there ain't nothing they find wrong. She goes, I want to go home. I'm happy for mom, I am. Smiling over it, she was about as happy and as giddy as a schoolgirl. I tell you what, after chooching off of this, minus the method got to do to clean this, uh, even though sometimes I'll take off the stem, and everything. But I think this kind of made me a bit of a fan of the church warden, to be honest with you. I think I know what's wrong now. I started getting a little bit of a gurgle. I think some of the tobacco in there kind of rehydrated itself a little. I don't know if that's possible or not. If I can get this thing to go down in there. I'm so glad I watched some other fellow YTPC members do this little trick. When you get a gurgle in there in your pipe, it's a wonderful, handy little tool. Not tool, but trick. I'm thinking about trying something. Thinking about trying to see if I could smoke this cob with this on the end of it. This came off that crappy meerschaum I had, and so I like the tip. I like the acrylic tips. They're really awesome. So I'm going to see if it'll chooch like that, and if so, I'm going to start using this. I think it looks really cool. Kind of adds a little flash to the pipe, I think. Oh boy. Also went and got some of my stuff out of mom's house too. And going to have fun putting that stuff up, finding a place for it. I discovered I got more socks than what I thought I had. That's a good thing. And my sister done an immaculate job with mom's apartment on cleaning it up. I told her she probably done better doing it on her own than if I was there. She made it look real beautiful. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, I'd just like to say humbly, thank you all very much for keeping up with Mama and and asking about her. And wherever y'all at in this world, may you be blessed. And until next time. And also, Mom told me to tell y'all that she loves y'all and thank you so very much. She said it with a big old smile on her face. You would have thought the sun was shining in the room. You all have a very wonderful day now. Till next time.